Hi you guys, welcome back to the vlog. Welcome to my car. Have I ever filmed in here before? I think I have a little bit. Today I'm doing one of my solo date days, but it's really just a morning, but regardless I'm excited. I brought myself to the cinema this morning to go and see Everything Everywhere All at Once. I've heard good things, so that's my plan this morning. I'm gonna watch the movie, gonna get some popcorn, gonna live my best life, gonna get a coffee afterwards, and then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna read. I'm gonna film some videos, but I'm gonna read. So excited. At the minute I'm reading Luster by Raven Leilani. I love it so much. It's like so exquisite that I kind of want to dive into the writing and just like absorb it into my bones. Like that is how good this book is. Like I am loving it so much. So yeah, I'll give you guys like a proper a run through of this book later. I realized this wasn't on my TBR. I've deviated from my TBR so much this month, and you know what, I don't care. Just living my best life. Living my best life. But anyway, I'm gonna go in, get some popcorn, get my ticket, get a coffee afterwards. I'm so stoked for this. I'm so excited. I've not been to the movies literally since pre-COVID. I think it was like February 2020 is the last time I've been to the cinema, which is also why I'm coming so early in the morning, because I don't want to risk getting COVID again if I came at like a busy time. Okay guys, I am back from the movie. What is going on here? I look like She-Hulk or something. I haven't got crazy muscles, it's just my oversized sweater. Anyway, I am back from the movie. That was honestly possibly one of the strangest things I have ever watched in my life, but it was really good. I feel like it's one of those where it's open to so many different interpretations, and there were so many like hidden meanings, and I don't know if there's people walking past my car. This is really awkward. I don't know if I have fully grasped, oh my god, this is really putting me off. I don't know if I fully grasped all of those hidden nuances, but my interpretation of it was that no matter all of the weird and wonderful and terrible things life throws at you, and all the places you will go and all the things that you will experience, the people closest to you and the people meant to be in your life, like your family and your ideal partner, whatever, will always find their way to you regardless of what is going on. And so therefore you should treat them with kindness and respect, because they will always be there for you, and vice versa. That was my hot take. I really loved the scene. I've seen a few people posting actually on Twitter the last couple of days and didn't realise it was from this movie, but I loved the scene where, I don't want to give any of it away in case you guys haven't seen it. He's saying to Evelyn, in another lifetime I would have loved just doing laundry and taxes with you. Like, yes please, I want that kind of energy really bad. But anyway, I have my Starbucks. I have my current favourite coffee, which is an iced brown sugar shaken espresso, but with regular milk rather than oat milk. It's so good. And I said I'd talk to you guys a little bit about Luster, so we're going to do that quickly while we're in the car, because apparently today I'm enjoying having car chats. So by the way, isn't this edition just beautiful? This is the Waterstone special edition with the sprayed edges. Love that for me. Don't love the fact that there's 2 stickers stuck on the front of it, but you know, we can forgive them. Also my nails kind of match, which is just a whole vibe. So I'm about halfway through, and effectively it's about a girl called Edie who's living in Manhattan, and she's kind of just a little lost. Like, we've touched a little bit on her childhood, and she's obviously not had the happiest of childhoods. Do not want to spoil anything. Definitely some trigger warnings in it. Certainly for like kind of sexual abuse, dubious consent, that kind of thing. I think a little bit of like domestic abuse as well. I'm kind of like still trying to figure it out. Like, I guess because I'm trying to figure it out, I feel almost like the book's gaslighting me, so I feel like perhaps there's definitely like a trigger warning for that too. But Edie's kind of escaped her awful childhood. She's moved to Manhattan. She wants to be an artist, and she does have a talent, but she feels like she's just not good enough, and nobody's like nurtured her talent, and they all tell her that she's kind of not good enough as well. Like, she's good but not good enough. So she's working at a publishing house, but she feels like she's just kind of like the token black person to kind of hit their diversity quota. And then a new black girl joins, and next minute Edie's like out of a job, and all of a sudden she's kind of like homeless, lost in Manhattan, and the only person she has to turn to is the 40-year-old man that she's having an affair with. He's in an open marriage. and it's just very, very, very interesting. He's white and his wife is white, but they have adopted a black daughter. And I think they're going to like use Edie as a way of like educating their daughter about her cultural heritage and kind of giving her the access to what she doesn't get from them, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm curious to see where it's going to go anyway and how it's going to unfold. So I'm going to go home, I'm going to work, not going to work, I'm going to read. Definitely not going to work. I'm gonna go home and read for a little bit. I think I'll probably finish Leicester Stain. I honestly don't know what to start with next because I don't really know what I'm feeling at the moment. Like, I'm in the mood for romance because I'm always in the mood for romance, but then I'm just hyper aware that I have a huge TBR pile full of like horror and fantasy and thrillers and stuff at the moment, and I feel like I should be reading some of them and saving what I actually want to read for after I've got through all the books that I'm less excited about. So I don't know whether to start something else. Like, I just can't really decide. I'm also massively in the mood for another Sally Rooney. I read Conversations with Friends this week and it did give me an existential crisis, but it also reminded me how much I love Sally Rooney. So now I'm like, do I give myself a second existential crisis in a week, or should I be, you know, like sensible and wait and read Beautiful World, or are you like in a few weeks time, you know, after I get over this existential crisis? So we shall see. I'm also massively in the mood to buy books, which isn't helping. I'm supposed to be on a book buying ban, but then I treated myself to 3 books because I finished my uni year this week, and I thought, you know, I wrote the best piece of fiction I've ever written in my life for that, and I was like, okay, let's treat ourselves, let's buy some books. So I bought, I'll show you guys actually when we get home exactly what I bought, but I bought 3 romances that I've really wanted to read and I'm already tempted to buy more. But the thing is, I feel like if I continue buying books at the rate that I'm buying them, yes, I will have a TBR full of things I'm excited to read, but I will never get round to reading the things that I'm less excited by but then might surprise myself and really enjoy, aka Conversations with Friends. Been on my TBR for like a year and a half, wasn't looking forward to reading it, finally picked it up and read it this week. 5-star read, incredible, gave me an existential crisis, made me feel super introspective, made me examine like my whole life. So that was a rant by me about TBRs. This video is going to be quite chaotic, I feel. I might even just vlog today because we're already at 6 minutes just for this little car chat, and I don't know how much of this shit that you guys are going to actually want to watch. I'm home. This lighting's not the best. I don't have anywhere else to prop you guys for now though, so this is just going to have to do. You're perched on the headboard of my bed, so you know, love that for us. Anyway, I wanted to run over the books that I picked up this week because I know I said in my last like clip that I picked up 3 new books this week, so gonna talk you through them. I'm really excited for these. So the first one, which I think is going to be the one that I read first as well, is The Never King by Nikki St. Crow. So from what I've read, this is a reverse harem Peter Pan retelling. I have a feeling Hook is the romantic lead, so that reminds me of Hooked by Emily McIntyre as well, which I still haven't read by the way, but we're getting to it, okay? We will get to it. So yeah, this is The Never King. This is the first in a series. I think the second one's called The Dark One or The Dark King, and I think I'm gonna order it when I get paid because this is only really small and I was expecting like a thick boy, okay? I was expecting like a chunky beast. And then this arrived and I was like, I mean, okay, I'm still super excited to read it, but like, I need more than that, you know? So I think I'll be ordering the second one when I get paid next week, which is exciting. But yeah, so I'll give you a brief read through of the synopsis on the back so that you guys know kind of more about what it's about. So it says, the stories were all wrong and Hook was never the villain. For 2 centuries, all of the darling women have disappeared on their 18th birthday. Sometimes they're gone for only a day, some a week or a month, but they always return broken. Now on the afternoon of my 18th birthday, my mother is running around the house, making sure all the windows are barred and all the doors are locked, but it's pointless because when night falls, he comes for me. And this time, the Never King and the Lost Boys aren't willing to let me go. Excuse me? Like, excuse me. Okay, that just sounds so good. And it says, note, The Never King is a dark retelling of Peter and Wendy. If you like enemies to lovers romance with hot, ruthless, morally grey love interests, yes please, then you'll enjoy The Never King. You can expect hate kissing, fighting, bickering, and touch her and I'll unalive you vibes. can we just, for a second... Okay, yeah, so I think this is going to be my next read, actually, because I'm just so excited for that. Like, immaculate vibes, immaculate vibes. Then in a very, very dramatic U-turn of genre, we have Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score, which is, from what I have gathered, a small town kind of contemporary romance. I believe this is a little bit steamy. Everybody has said this is incredible, like, amazing. So our protagonist is called Naomi, and I think we join her as she's running away from her wedding. She gets a call from her twin sister who is in need of her help, so she runs to Virginia to go and help her sister, or at least that's the excuse she's giving for leaving her wedding. I'm guessing she also doesn't want to marry the guy, but you know, I haven't read it yet, so I don't know. When she gets there, however, her sister, I think, just kind of deserts her and leaves her with her 11-year-old daughter, this niece that Naomi didn't even know about. But it turns out that her sister's kind of like an evil twin vibe, because they look identical and everybody keeps mistaking her for her sister, and her sister is a nasty piece of work. Enter our love interest, Knox, who... he has a basset hound called Waylon, and I mean, I'm sorry, but this just reminds me of one of my favourite country songs. I love this so much. I feel like this book is just going to be the perfect summer read. I kind of want to save this for when I go travelling next month to read while I'm away, but at the same time, I don't know if I can wait that long to read it, because I kind of want to read it like immediately, because it sounds so good. And then I'm really excited to try something from this author. So I actually have another of her books on my Kindle. So I kind of want to order it in physical copy anyway, because I just have a feeling that I'm going to love this author so much, and I would rather read her books physically than via Kindle. But anyway, I do have it on my Kindle. Not this book, a different one. Yeah, this one is called The Predator, and it's dark. It's the first book in the Darkverse by Runix. And this, I think, is like mafia type vibes. And everyone, I've seen loads of people making like aesthetic, like book aesthetic TikToks and stuff for this series recently, and it's making me want to read it so badly. So I bought the first book, and again, I think this is another one where I'm going to probably buy the rest of the series when I get paid, because it's not like the thickest, so I do think I'm going to sail through this. But I feel like it's going to be the type of series where I'm going to want to read them all, like binge read them all in one go. So yeah, that's the books that I ordered this week. Obviously excited by all of them. This one I'm definitely going to read next. This is probably going to follow it. Screw the TBR, to be honest, because these vibes right now are immaculate. Like, I'm in like a big small town romance mood at the minute, because I actually have Indigo Ridge and Juniper Hill by Daphne Perry on my TBR pile as well, and I kind of just want to like sit and just absorb all of those small town romance vibes, but I need to get through my TBR pile because it is excessive. I don't know if I've showed you it recently. Like, how this is even still like a thing, I don't even know. Like, how this has not fallen on me in the night and crushed me beneath its weight, I do not understand, but it hasn't. So, oh, I also ordered this recently. This is One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake. I think it's like a loose Romeo and Juliet type retelling. I'm very excited for that. I got Book of Night, my pre-order recently, the Waterstones edition, but I'm nervous because I've heard loads of like really bad things about this recently, so who knows what that's going to be like. That's the two Daphne Perry books that I spoke about, and then I think that's like everything on my TBR that you guys have not seen already. I also bought Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo to do a reread because I wanted the paperback so that I could go ham on the annotations. Yeah. Anyway. Let's read. Hey guys, it's a little later. I still haven't been to the beach. We're gonna go, I think, in about half an hour, but I just finished reading Luster. Incredible, beautiful, stunning, 5 stars across the board, just gorgeous and harrowing and complicated and messy and honest and brutal in its portrayal of femininity and your 20s and just absolutely gorgeous, incredible piece of writing. I'm really honestly struggling to sum up my feelings on it because I literally finished it about 5 minutes ago, so I'm still processing. But I'm just looking on Goodreads, and somebody did a 4-star review, and they said, "I'm incredibly glad my 20s are over. This is an incredible debut, so uncomfortable and stressful and beautiful and haunting and honest and ugly." And yeah, it was a beautiful character study. It gave me kind of Sally Rooney vibes in places, not necessarily because the writing styles are similar, but also because I guess they kind of are a little bit. There were some elements of this that obviously I can't relate to being white. The protagonist is black, the author's black, so she obviously talks about a lot of the experiences of growing up black, and especially in what ends up being like a predominantly white neighbourhood. But I found those really eye-opening and really thought-provoking, and yeah, just generally a really, really, truly wonderful read, and I feel like it's gonna stick in my head a lot. So yeah, 5 stars. So happy I read this. Incredible scenes. I'm gonna start The Never King next, but I'm not gonna start it right away. I'm just gonna kind of like process Luster for a little bit longer. And obviously I'm gonna go to the beach, so I'll probably start this in the car because I'm not driving, or when I get back. But yeah. Hi friends, it's a lot later. I actually didn't end up going to the beach. We were going to go to a pub that like overlooked the water, and the idea was going to have some drinks and then get some fish and chips, and then the pub wasn't open, so we had to kind of change our plans, and I couldn't end up vlogging basically with where we went. But I have had a few drinks, in case you can't tell. And now I'm about to settle in and start reading The Never King. I am so excited for this, so please expect updates. I might actually vlog tomorrow as well. I can't decide. I'm definitely going to film some other videos tomorrow so we can have regular videos going up, because we are back on schedule. Watch me completely fail in the next couple of weeks when getting all these videos live and go completely off schedule again. But at the time of filming this, we're totally on schedule, and yeah, I want to continue with that. So we're going to film some videos tomorrow, I'm going to film some TikToks tomorrow, finally get my act together with the vlog. Welcome to Drunk Lucy vlogging. I love that for you, love that for me. I've just eaten my body weight in Indian food. It was a beautiful moment. I'm very happy right now, and I'm going to delve into a reverse harem. What a better way to spend a Saturday night. Hi guys, it's Sunday, and you can see the big pile of clothes in the background. Let's hide that. Keep the illusion of me having my shit together. It's Sunday. I have done a fat lot of nothing today. It's like 2 PM, so I'm gonna film some videos now. I've actually decided to end this vlog here. I was kind of gonna carry it on today, but I went and got coffee this morning, and I've been reading some of The Never King, which I'm really enjoying, by the way. And yeah, I've just decided to end the vlog, film my next set of videos, so then we've got some other stuff going up, and yeah, because I'm not actually going to do anything today. I'm going to read a little bit more of The Never King, maybe play some Sims, but I'm not actually going to do anything like properly vlog worthy. So yes, I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. I don't even know what footage I got in the end really, so it's going to be interesting editing this. I hope it's fun to watch. I don't bloody know. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you did, give me a thumbs up, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye guys.